Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Let's get flowing and moving. Starting in the big, deep squat position in the back of your mat, hands on your thighs or on your knees. Start to shift the weight side to side. Keep the spine up really long here. Now bring the hands underneath the toes. Lift the hips up, straighten the legs. And then bend the knees, bring the hips back down. Sweep the right hand up towards the ceiling, open the chest. Switch sides, right hand down, left hand up. And then bring the left hand down. You're going to walk the hands into a plank position. Lower the hips down, untuck your toes, come into a cobra. Tuck your toes, begin to drive the hips back, come into a downward facing dog. Right foot steps outside of your right hand. Take an inhale, exhale, twist right hand up towards the ceiling. You're going to inch the right foot towards the right side of the room. Lower the hips down. All 10 toes point towards the right side. Find a side body stretch here. Bring the hands back onto the floor and you're going to sit and rotate into Cossack squat on your right side. Left toes up towards the ceiling. Coming back towards the center, step back to reset in downward facing dog. Left foot steps outside of your left hand. Take a moment. Twist left hand reaching up towards the ceiling, open the chest. Begin to walk the feet to face towards the left side of the room as you sit the left hips down. Find a side body stretch. And then both hands sweep to sit and rotate towards the right side, sitting towards your left heel. So Cossack on the left side. You got this. If you need to pause the video, do that and find your position. Reset, step back into down dog. Begin to walk the hands back into deep squat. Lift the hips up, find a forward fold. And then bring the hips back down, find a twist. Left hand up towards the ceiling, bend into the left elbow. Switch sides, left hand down, right hand up. Bend into the top arm. And then walk forward into plank position. Hips come down, untuck your toes, open the chest, come into a cobra. Tuck your toes, drive the hips back, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up, bend into the right knee, scorpion pose. Continue to open into that right hip, step forward, right foot, right hand. You got this. Start to feel that flow. Right hand open up towards the ceiling, find a twist. Once again, inch both toes towards the right side, sit into the left hip. Find a side body stretch on the left. And then circle the right hand down, Cossack on your right side. Lift the left toes up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. We're just cycling this, a few of these movements together. We're stringing them together. Okay, step back, downward facing dog. We switch sides, open the left leg up into scorpion. And breathe. Left foot steps outside of your left hand. There we go. You got this. And then sweep left hand up towards the ceiling. Find a twist. Start to heel toe the left foot a bit towards the middle of the mat as you lower the right hip down. Find a side body stretch here. Good. Circle both hands, Cossack on your left. Right toes up towards the ceiling. Alright, you're starting to get more and more familiar with the flow here, everybody. We're just going to repeat this and I think we're going to add on a little bit. Okay, downward facing dog. Begin to walk the hands back. Find a deep squat. Grab onto the legs. Lift the hips up, forward fold. And then lower the hips back down. Open the right hand up towards the ceiling. Left hand down on the floor. Bend into the top arm and open up a little bit more. Right hand down, left hand up. Switch sides. Reach the elbow towards the sky. Take it down. Walk both hands into plank position. Drop the hips down. Untuck your toes. Cobra pose. Gaze over towards your left shoulder, and then switching sides over towards the right. And do that one more time. Tuck your toes, sweep the hips back, downward facing dog. Scorpion on the right. Lift the right leg up, bend into the right knee. Right foot to step outside of your right hand. Inhale, right hand up towards the sky, twist. Heel toe the right foot towards the center as you drop the left hip down. We have been here. You got this. Big sweep of the right hand back towards the floor as you sit towards your right heel, Kozak on the right. Beautiful work, everybody. You're starting to feel more into that flow. Step back, down dog. Okay, switch sides. Left leg up. Scorpion on your left. Bend into the left knee. Open the left hip. Left foot, step forward outside of your left hand and twist left hand up towards the sky. Inch the left foot towards the middle, drop the right hip down, side body stretch. And then come into Kozak on the left side, right toes up towards the sky. Feel the flow, feel the flow. I know the pace is picking up a little bit, but you got this. Move, breathe, feel alive here, my love. Walk the hands back, find a deep squat once again at the back of your mat. Lift the hips up, forward fold. And then bring it back down. Couple more just like that. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. And then lift and slowly roll the spine all the way into a standing position. Now find a big wide position with the legs and start circling through the hips. So you're facing towards the long side of your mat. Take a couple of circles towards the right, a couple of circles towards the left. Let the hips go a bit loose here. Kozak onto your left side, sit towards your left heel. And then walking over, sitting towards the right heel, Kozak on the right. Angel looks so cute here. And then towards the left again, walking side to side. Back towards the right. And then come towards the middle. Hands onto the ground or on blocks and begin to bend the knees side to side. Keeping the spine really long here. Find a twist, left hand up towards the ceiling, right hand onto the ground, rotate the left shoulder up towards the sky. Left hand comes down, right hand reaches up, right hand catches towards the left thigh, left hand on the ground, find a twist. And then find a deep, wide forward fold here. Grabbing onto both ankles if you can, or onto your shins, and really draw the chest towards the thighs. And then slowly roll yourself all the way back up into a standing position. Bring the legs together. We're going to come into a tippy toe squat. Okay, so bring the big toes together to touch. Grab onto both blocks. Use them as support on the side. And all we're going to do here is lower the heels down and lift it back up. So we're just going to lower and lift, lower and lift. Use the blocks to support your position. Lower and lift and stay for a moment on your tippy toes. Drive the knees forward. Keep the spine really long. And then let that go. All right, step back into down dog, coming into pigeon on the right here. Okay. Grab onto one block if you need a little bit more support to bring the hips into alignment. I'm grabbing my block and placing underneath my right thigh, and really try to bring the right shin into that 90-degree position. Lift up and away from the spine, open the chest, and then gently melt over the right shin to hold a pigeon stretch. If you take a moment, I got both my girls here with me. It was such a cute moment. They were just chilling. And it's just so cute. Alright, tuck your left toes, bring it back. We're switching sides. Pigeon on your left. You can use your down dog to reset. And then grab the block to shift it over to the left thigh. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold over your left shin. Hold for a moment and breathe. Coming out of your pigeon on the left side, find yourself in a seated position. And we're going to get into this really nice chest opener stretch with the block. You want to place one block on the higher setting, one block on the lower setting, lying down, so the edge of the block should be where your middle of your back or where your bra line is at. And the other block will be supporting the back of your head. Bring the heels together into a butterfly pose. Open the chest. Let the stretch happen and breathe. Now bring the knees up together, hands behind your head. You're going to start to lift and lower. So press into the lower back to lift the head up and lower back down. We're really working into your thoracic spine here. So just lifting and lowering as if you're crunching, but you're not really fully crunching up. You're just pressing into the block to lift up and lower back down. All right, release, straighten the legs forward. If you would like, maybe you could remove the block that is underneath your head to deepen into this opening. Hold for a moment. And then gently bring yourself all the way back up. Give yourself a couple of nice stretches here. Find a twist on your left. And find a twist on your right. Thank you so much for joining me in today's quick mobility flexibility flow. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care and bye.